Hey guys, it's Chelsea K, right? And I just wanted to hop on to talk about how we can create a new normal or balance whatever is happening, balance or anxiety or fears, everything that's going through our minds with this current situation that we have, which is the coronavirus pandemic. So, Daniel Mullings and I, we just spoke about how we were able to create our new normals. And we mentioned three things that really helped us to create that new normal. And we realized that there was no cookie cutter way that worked for everybody, because what works for her didn't work for me. So the first thing we did was assess what we were engaging in and what we were doing right now as we speak. So before corona, before everything, we had things that made us happy. We had things that we wanted to do, and we kind of just looked at, how can we do those things, during this time, right? So, for instance, for me, it was talking to a friend, writing, and those are things that I can still do. Obviously, there are other things that make me happy, but I know that I can't do them right now. So that was one thing we did. Another thing too was we accepted the fact that even before corona, we did not have 110% surety that what our next day was going to look like. We didn't have surety about that. So it's kind of like adjusting our mindset to the fact that even without corona, nothing was ever promised, and it's kind of like accepting that. I call them the stages of corona. So you have the fear and anxiety, you have like the discomfort, and like the other stage is like not caring, and then you have the acceptance phase. Accept the fact that even if corona was not here, you wouldn't have a surety of what the other day was gonna look like. So think about it like that. Tomorrow is promised to no man. Nobody knows how tomorrow is going to go. Third and finally, look at your current situation right now. As I said before, there's no one cookie cutter way that will work for everybody. What's working for me is not gonna work for you, probably because we're a different person. We have different goals. We live in a different place. We're probably a different age. We're just different, and we need to get it out of our minds that there's one way of coping that is right, because there isn't. So address your goals. Look at what goals you had for 2020 and beyond, and adjust. Then take into consideration your current context and your situation, and look and say, okay, what would be the best thing to do now? How can I make a step closer to this goal, if you can, right now? Because let's be real, there's some goals that just cannot be achieved in this time, and that's fine, right? That's fine. There's no one way that coping should look, and we need to get that out of our heads. So I hope you guys got something from this little video that I did on creating your new normal, and kind of like just coping and finding stability within uncertainty, because it really helped me. Stay safe and wash your hands.